Hey everyone, welcome back to Bearity Mind. My name's Tom and I'm an A-level psychology teacher. And on this channel we explore the world of psychology so that we can better understand ourselves and others. In this video we're going to explore one of the most popular questions I get asked. What is psychology? Perhaps you're a student about to choose your A-levels and you're wondering what psychology is all about and whether it's the subject for you. Or you're just someone who's heard a little bit about psychology and wants to know more. Well, let's find out. Psychology is the study of human behaviour and the mind. And this is just a fancy way of saying that psychology asks why we do the things that we do. So if we pick a behaviour like memory, psychologists might try to explain why it is that we forget. For example, you know when you walk out of your bedroom to go and get something and when you get to the kitchen, I've completely forgotten what I came here for. And then you walk back to your bedroom and the moment you walk in the door, I remember now. Why does that happen? Why do we forget? And now that we mention it, does psychology have any tricks and tips for how we can improve our memory? Then psychologists might consider memory in a more serious case, like being an eyewitness to a crime, and asks, can we trust your memory? How accurate is your recall of an event that you've witnessed? Before the use of DNA, people were convicted of crimes based largely on eyewitness testimony. However, following the introduction of DNA testing, a large number of these convictions were shown to be inaccurate. The eyewitnesses were wrong. And then there's psychopathology, the scientific study of mental disorders. In England, 1 in 4 people will experience a mental health problem of some kind each year. Here are the estimated number of specific diagnoses in any given week. Obsessive compulsive disorder, 1 in 100. Phobias, 2 in 100. Depression, 3 in 100. How are they diagnosed? And how do psychologists try to explain them? And if we can explain how they come about, can we work towards trying to help, support and treat those conditions? Then we move to the fascinating area of forensic psychology. There's a crime scene with evidence all around, but there's thousands of possible suspects. How can forensic psychologists help to narrow down this list? How can a forensic psychologist use their expertise to create a profile of the type of person who committed the crime? And then we ask, why do people even commit crimes? Are some people more likely to commit crimes than others? Is there something genetic involved? In fact, how do we explain the behaviour of psychopaths? And this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to psychology. There are so many other questions to ask, like, why do we spend 1/3 of our lives asleep? Why do we dream? And do my dreams have any meaning to them? Why do some people obey authority and others disobey? How can we bring about social change in the world? What can we learn about human behaviour from studying twins? And why is it that people with dementia struggle to remember so many things, but that all seems to change when a piece of music is played? Psychology, the study of human behaviour and the mind. Still not convinced that psychology is for you? Well, check out this other video I've made linked in the description on the top 5 reasons to study A-level psychology. Comment below about what other A-level subjects you're thinking of taking, and if you've got any specific questions you'd like to ask about A-level psychology, put those down there too. And for one final example, I wonder if you can read this.